what would a good result for Catherine be at Phoenix? And could she finish in a way ahead of Castros and Zillage, and at least finish ahead of more cars compared to what they had accomplished?
Well, considering they both essentially finished last, I hope that she outperforms what they did. A top 30 would be fantastic. I think this is just kind of like a little just trial run in a stock car for just to kind of just see what happens, just go run some laps. So yeah, I mean, that's the only goal for the weekend, right? Just like go learn what NASCAR racing feels like, get some seat time, and then, who knows from there. I would expect that if anything was going to pursue beyond this, it would look like, a patch of like Xfinity races for some like mid-tier Xfinity team would probably be like the realistic next steps. But yeah, just learning weekend, go see what this is all about.
Yeah, I totally agree. And, something that interested me about Kyle Larson's comments coming out of the Indy 500 last year were that the next gen car races a lot like a slower, heavier Indy car. And I think that with that said, Catherine's IndyCar skills might translate a little bit better to the next gen car than they would have the Gen 6 or an Xfinity car. That said, the 78 car's performance is not exactly the greatest. I looked it up, and BJ McLeod's best finish in the 78 car at Phoenix was 27th, and that was before the next gen was even brought into the fold. So a top 30 would be great and unprecedented in that car, but we have seen a number of races at Phoenix end in attrition. Last year, we had that major pileup at the beginning of the third stage that took out Corey LaJoy, John Hunter Nemechek, Joey Logano, etc. So I don't think a top 30 is out of the question, but honestly, as long as she stays out of trouble and keeps the car clean and, gets a lot of good research and gets her grounding in the stock car down, then that's a successful weekend in my book.
Completing the laps, getting the job done. Follow-up question for you, Tanner, and then Jackson. Lead lap, yes or no? I lean towards potentially no. I think we could see 23 or less cars on the lead lap, I think.
Yeah, I'm
would
not
say
too optimistic on her finishing on the lead lap, and that's not a slight to her. It's more, and it's not even a slight at the equipment. The equipment is just what it is, and I just don't see that team in such a competitive Cup field finishing on the lead lap when you have 36 drivers out there racing for points.
Yeah, I think my answer to this one is probably not.